Hey guys, happy Monday. I'm out with the 70mm F-22 at our club field, which was closed all weekend, so try to get in some flights now. It's pretty windy, but I'm reminded of that saying, there are those that fly in the wind and there are those that don't fly. So I'm gonna fly in the wind. Wow, it's really blowing. I've got two run cams on this plane today, one on the top and one on the bottom. I'm going to see if in the editing I can kind of put them together on the same screen and get kind of a top and bottom view at the same time. Should be kind of cool.
Remaining 3 minutes.
Turn up the AS3X gain a little bit. Help out with this wind. Very nice.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
This is a really fun plane. When I ordered this, it was for the specific purpose of doing a special paint job on it. And then I was like, okay, I'll take it out and test fly it first before I get started. And I've been flying it ever since. I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to painting it. Might have to get another one.
1 minute.
Okay, gear. All the gears down. Flaps are down.
Seconds. 10. Timer expired.
I'll take that. Probably could have done that landing with no flaps going into that headwind, but it did fine with full flaps. Do a quick check of the battery. It came down at exactly, hold on,
Timer reset.
4 minutes and 8 seconds. See where we're at here. Come on, let's figure this out. 4 minutes and 8 seconds with 48% remaining. I could have went another minute or so, but 4 minutes is fine. Very good. Okay, I'm going to go up and take on this wind one more time. At the end of that flight, I came down at 4 minutes and 10 seconds, or it was actually 4 minutes 8, and had 48 or 49% remaining on the battery. So I moved the timer up to 4.5 minutes. I think that's pretty safe. It still gives me a go around or two. I could probably fly this thing 5 minutes or so, but I always like to err on the side of caution because I have had a few dead stick landings on EDFs before. It's not always fun, especially if you're far from the runway and you're landing like, oh, I don't know, over there in those bushes. Not great. So I always like to come down a little early.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
I took the run cams off the plane this time, so it's flying a little cleaner. Woo! That might be too much AS3X, or it's just too much wind. Hard to tell. Okay, I just turned the AS3X down and it's still wiggling, so I'm going to turn it way up. See what happens.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Experience mode.
I'm going to turn AS3X off completely. See what that does. Okay, so it's getting beat up by the wind, but it wasn't wiggling, so I don't know which is better.
Intermediate mode.
We'll go back to AS3X with reasonable gains. That's not bad. I think it's just the wind messing with it quite a bit. It's very windy and gusty and variable and all that. Not the best weather for flying, but it's
Time remaining 2 minutes.
it's otherwise really beautiful out here, so I couldn't pass it up. Yeah, it's looking okay. There's a bird up there looking for a fight, I think. I'm not going to give it to him.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Okay, time for a gear pass. Boy, I can really hear that wind behind me in the trees. When it comes in over the trees, it causes all these little burbles in the air. Little downdrafts and shit.
30 seconds.
Rotors, I think people like to call them.
Seconds.
Can't see. There we go.
10.
So I did that whole approach with the flaps up and put them at full just about when the plane was right in front of me, just right out here. I noticed I was going very fast, and that kind of helped. And it didn't balloon up or anything, so that's kind of cool.
Timer expired.
Whoa, hey, slow down. So guys, this is a really fun plane. It really can do just about whatever you ask it to do, and we've just seen that it can handle the wind pretty nicely. Oh, that reminds me, I did an experiment with this plane. I think, was it this plane? Yeah, it was this plane, where I tried to take it off from the grass about a week ago. The grass was really tall. The grass is pretty well cut right now. I'm going to redo that experiment right now and
Timer reset.
see if we can get it to take off from this grass. We got a nice headwind. I can put the flaps down. I bet I can get it off this grass, no problem. Let's find out.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so take 2 of the grass takeoff test for the 70mm F-22. We've got a good headwind. Got my flaps in the takeoff position. The grass is not as great as I thought, but it's better than it was. So let's just see. If it doesn't work, I'm going to abort, and that'll be the end of that. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. This thing's just going to need some really, really low-cut grass. Alright guys, well that's it for today. Only 2 flights and then that little failed grass takeoff. The wind is actually picking up a little bit here, and those 2 flights were fun, but I don't want to push my luck and risk breaking my airplane just because I'm flying in too much wind. So anyways, that's it for today. See you guys. Thanks a lot for being subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, well, what are you waiting for? Come on, subscribe. Help me out. Help a brother out. Thanks a lot guys. Later.